In this episode, we'll be talking to Sydney Lea, the owner of Mezzogiorno in Bucerias, Nayarit. Sydney is originally from Brazil, spent many years in the States. We had two restaurants, one in Salt Lake City and one in Hermosa Beach. If you have not been to Mezzogiorno in Bucerias, you most definitely should give it a try. Sydney, first of all, I'd like to thank you so much for inviting us to your restaurant, Mezzogiorno. Without a doubt, this is probably one of the finest restaurants, Italian restaurants on the north side of the bay. It's located in just north of Puerto Vallarta in the little town of Bucerias. I'm actually, astounded. You've set the stage or the mark. It's a high mark that you've put in this area for which really didn't have it before. Let me ask you something. It's so interesting. Your partner's not here, Enrique, but both of you run the restaurant. You both administer the restaurant. Mm-hmm. How long have you been in the business for in this area?
Well, here in Mexico, we've been here for 11 years. We had 5 years in Puerto Vallarta and then 6 years here in Bucerias. We opened Mezzaluna in Vallarta back in the year 2000. And then we sold the restaurant in Vallarta and then opened this one, which was our house here, as you know.
So this was originally your house?
It was my house, yeah. We lived here in this house. We bought this house in 2000 and we opened the restaurant in Mezzaluna in Vallarta. Well, I started a restaurant business there in 1992 in Hermosa Beach. It's a small little town just 5 miles south of LAX. And I had a partner there from Italy also, and we opened a restaurant very small. And then, we became successful, we expanded, then we opened another one in Hollywood, then opened another one next to it, and eventually we opened in Park City, Utah, and Provo. So we had about 7 restaurants in the States. And this one was the last one we opened with Enrique, that we decided to come to a more, warmer location and a little more relaxed location, because as you know, the US sometimes can be a little tight.
So basically you said, I've got so much going on in the States, I need to relax a little bit, have some fun, and also do what I like to do.
Yeah, it was like sort of like this. Park City, Utah, I like skiing, so basically, I was there, then stop in LA, to check the restaurant, and come to Puerto Vallarta. So I had skiing in winter, and I had sun in winter. So for me, it was like not a vacation, but for me, it was like having the 3 best things in life.
Now tell me, every good Italian restaurant needs to have some Italian blood in it. Now, I believe you or Enrique or both of you have some Italian blood down the line.
Of course we do, yeah. We have my mother's from Sicily originally. She was went to Brazil when she was very young, and I was born there. And Enrique is from the area of Milano, which his grandfather also immigrated to Argentina. So we are, it's not only Americans and Canadians that have Italian blood. Argentinians and South Americans from Brazil also do. And 100% Italian, absolutely.
Let's go back to development and growth. Now, I know that you bought a lot in this area a while back. Is that correct?
Yeah, I bought a lot very close by, with intention of perhaps eventually developing a different type of restaurant, which I'm not going to say in camera because it's still in plans, but maybe something like that. Yeah, which is a great thing to do.
Let me tell you. Let me ask you. The question is the process of buying real estate in Mexico. Was that what I would consider a fairly simple process? Was it very complicated?
No, it's pretty simple. I mean, especially if you obviously if you have your FME3 or FM2, you're like your documentation for Mexico. But I think not only to buy property, as well to own a business, I think the Mexican government makes it very easy for all of us to do business here. I mean, I thought the process obviously have to go with the notary and all this, but I thought it was very simple, actually, very easy.
What do you do when you take your time off, you have your day off, and you want to relax in Puerto Vallarta? I know you like the finer things in life, Sydney. What do you do?
Well, sometimes if I want to really relax, if I'm really stressed out, so like during the winter, I go to the Four Seasons and relax there. And during the low season, I usually, because in Bucerias, you know, it's a little more quieter. Yeah. And then I go to Vallarta, and then I usually go to Vallarta, stay in a hotel there, and sometimes there's a theater that I go to see a play, go to the movies, walk on the Malecon, you know, just relax, like, you know, mingle with people, you know, there, you know, and kind of just kind of disappear a little bit in the crowd, you know, because here you're very visible, everybody knows you, and even here on the beach, like sometimes you go to the beach in front of the restaurant, everybody knows you, and it's like, it's almost like, you know, being
part of your family,
famous.
When you're a famous
Yeah,
restaurateur.
and then I see some friends there, you know, they take me out sometimes they don't.
So you're happy?
Yeah, I'm very happy, absolutely, yeah.
You love the area you live in?
Oh yeah, I love it, you know, and I love the chance of getting out of the city too, you know. It's like, yeah, I love Mexico, I love Puerto Vallarta, I love Bucerias. It's a very safe place. It's been always, you know, you walk on the streets, you never think about anything. It's like people are very friendly, people are very nice. The Mexicans are very nice people. It's like, especially as I said, I travel a lot and I compare, you know, and even if you go like to other countries, even Brazil or Argentina, you know, people are not as friendly as it is here. So I think that also sells the country a lot.
But Sydney, really, thank you really very much for spending time.
My pleasure, thanks.
We appreciate it, and we hope to see you again soon.
I hope so too.
Thank you. Salute. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for watching this episode. We look forward to you joining us with our future episodes. It is your opportunity to take a peek into the life of those adventurous people that have decided to make Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, their home.